This is where we are. Tonight, 2 men are dead after a violent crash in Cleveland. The story started when shots were fired at a busy nightclub and at closing time. Paul Kiska of the News Channel 5 staff has been following the story, and we'll try to bring in Paul right now. Paul, what can you tell us? What happened here?
Okay, Leon, well, good evening to you. Let's start with this. You know, this all happens after business leaders and city leaders in the West 6th Street area worked so hard over the winter to resolve issues in the warehouse district for bars at closing time. After all that, the last thing anybody wants to deal with or hear about are issues at closing time and gunshots at closing time over here at East 4th and Prospect, a busy entertainment area. The SUV crashed at East 30th and Woodland. Minutes earlier, Cuyahoga County Sheriff's deputies heard gunshots in this parking lot at East 4th and Prospect at 2:10 a.m. Deputies saw the SUV speed out of the parking lot. They turned on their flashers, but called off the pursuit for safety reasons.
Radioed in and said that we were calling off the pursuit based upon speed. And at that time, the vehicle kept going. The sheriffs followed at a normal pace.
The SUV crashed a few blocks later. The coroner said 21-year-old Ivan Norris III and 18-year-old Neil Lawrence Jr. died in the crash. There was an arrest warrant out for Norris, and investigators believe that could be why they fled. Back in the parking lot, deputies found shell casings. While detectives are not linking this to the crash, they say the sequence of events started at closing time for area bars. Councilman Joe Zifferman says he's tried to revoke the liquor license for a nearby nightclub in the 600 block of Prospect because of increased police calls to the club.
We would anticipate working with all the restaurants, all the clubs in that area as well.
Joe Marinucci, president of the Downtown Cleveland Alliance, wants to implement the same standards for Prospect Avenue bars near Gateway that were used on West 6th Street.
We anticipate that that's a prototype that we're going to use in all the neighborhoods in downtown.
Now, one investigator told me today that East 4th and Prospect is becoming a high incident area for police at closing time. Reporting live downtown, Paul Kiska, News Channel 5.